Hey friends, welcome back to the channel with more of The Expanse. This is Season 5, Episode 5, and what a season it has been. Last time, Marco Norris laid claim to the ring gate. Fred Johnson died, Nancy Gow died, I don't know how many more millions died with those rocks landing on Earth. Oh man, I'm excited to see how this all continues. If you want to watch the full reaction, check out Patreon in the link in the description below. Otherwise, take a quick moment to leave a like. Really helps out the channel, and let's get started. Feel responsible.
If it hadn't been Marco, it would have been someone else.
It wasn't someone else, it was him.
And I'm the one who had him in an airlock and let him go.
That is hindsight. You cannot live backward.
Naomi.
This will be breaking her heart.
You have
should
no
go.
idea. Whoa!
All Belters will have to answer for Marco's deeds now.
Maybe it was inevitable.
Fred Johnson didn't believe that.
I heard he was a good man. For an Earther.
He was a good man. Period.
Best for us to do is keep to the shadows until it all plays out.
No shadows for us. Marco Inaros has asked us to meet. We will accept.
Please don't kill off Camina somehow. Yikes.
I got you. I got you. Come on. I got you. Looks like I stayed on this mud ball day too long. Peaches, let's go.
You're not going anywhere.
Wrong. Her mods are blocked. Her hand is busted. She is not a threat. And every minute that we spend talking is another minute that we could be getting the fuck out of here.
What about all the other inmates?
You know I have friends in high places.
I don't think she's been a threat for 2 seasons. When he said, I have friends in high places, was that a threat or a promise for a reward? Oh, jeez.
Sally, are you okay?
There should be a maintenance ladder in the elevator shaft. Good idea.
Not budging. Oh! Turn off the blockers. Turn off the blockers.
It wouldn't be pretty if I tried.
Rona, I got a bad idea.
Oh. Oh.
I got lights!
So, what's new?
This is his last dose.
About 11 hours. He should be all right to do it.
That's why they introduced him last time.
Naomi, please respond the moment you get this. I need to know that you're okay.
Do what you need to, Uta. You're not going to change what happened. Or we're about to. Funny thing, I kind of like Fred.
Who else are you working with at this station?
Which station do you mean?
You had a good life here.
Working on an Uta station for an Uta. And an Uta. And an Uta.
Fred Johnson was a friend to all Belters.
He was a tourist. Go home in your Lada. Wait,
You got something to say?
see you when you get back.
We'd have to get Tiny up there and have him pry the doors open.
Would you call me?
Maybe we could find something.
Tiny, come here.
Tiny.
Stop calling me that.
See if you can pull this open.
No? Oh.
We got Tiny, we got 3 guns to make holes. One of you guys go up with him, make the holes, he opens the panels, and then we get the fuck out of here.
Go, Sally.
All right, let's go, Chuck. Let's move. Who knows how long we got?
Marco Inaros and his so-called Free Navy will have coordinated the most devastating terrorist campaign in human history. We will continue to...
Everything that just went down on Earth and Mars and Tyco, these people are mixed up in it. We can't let them get away. We've got a fast ship. We can run if we have to.
All right. What do you want from her now?
I heard you haven't been eating. So? Eat. You are free to go wherever you wish.
Then I'll go back to my ship and leave.
That is what you do best. However, I heard that the Chitsumoka isn't your ship. You gave it to Philip. Do you want to give her your ship? No. I don't know what to say. Boy has a mind of his own.
There's no need to play with her like that.
Oh. You're angry with me. I'm disappointed.
Everyone knows that's worse.
Look what you did on the Hasami. You loved him. Yes. But you knew what you had to achieve, and so you did what you had to do, no matter how hard it was. Feel whatever you feel. Huh? But you can't let those feelings rule you.
Can you sabotage the ship? Or send out a message somehow?
What do you think is going to happen? We'll start working together like old times, and everything will be the way it was? You let Marco poison your heart and Philip's, and I will never forgive you for that.
We had to do it! They make us thirst for water. They make us gasp for air. Marco is trying to build something for all the children of the belt.
And he's building it on a river of blood. With your help.
Oh, shit.
Sally!
You gonna blame Tiny?
Go with her. One of you makes the holes, the other one covers. I'll take care of Peaches.
I had a feeling something like this would happen. Oh.
It's over, let's just keep.
What's over? What's over? Oh. Holy shit.
Fuck you, God! You missed again!
Shut up! Is everyone okay?
Hey, look!
Thinking of your Urta? After what you did to Marco, he will never let you go. There is only one way you will ever leave this ship.
This is a horrible situation. Oh. I don't think they should have let her have access to that. I think you're being a little obvious, though.
I need to speak with you.
Not now.
Marco, I need...
We are busy. And you have no business here.
Did Philip see?
You should be grateful to me for taking you. You saved your life.
He's laughing that he survived because he was in prison. What?
Let him go!
That was never gonna work. Clarissa? Clarissa? Oh. How'd you do that? Oh.
I'm supposed to get my kid this weekend. She's a prisoner. I'm supposed to.
Go. Find your kid.
The wind.
Huh.
I never thought I'd feel it again. It's beautiful.
We gotta get out of here.
Oh. What if there are still traitors on Tyco that haven't revealed themselves?
There's a safety latch in the back. Lower right.
That was easy.
Thanks.
Man.
I don't claim to know Philip. Did Marco slip the Augustin Gamora code into the Rosie?
Oh. Answer, answer, answer.
Jim, do not start the Rosie's drive. The reactor code's been sabotaged. It will blow if you do. I repeat, do not start the drive. I'm being held captive by Marco.
I'm shutting down the reactor.
Captive by Marco.
Where is she?
There's no location data.
Frickin' hell, man.
That's the Barkeith and its escort.
I got 2 more MCRN ships. They look like destroyers. Looks like the bar keeps moving out.
The escorts aren't moving. Why? The frigates are the weapons, that's the deal. This is Marco Inaros' free navy.
Jeez.
His belters on our Martian ships.
What?
They pinged us.
Duh.
Shit, time to go.
Yep.
Here comes the juice.
Oh, here comes the juice. Oh, they're just gonna open fire. Oh, crap. Nice. Oh, damn it.
Got one more thing to try.
Emergency core dump.
Brace yourself.
Yikes. How could you damage Julie's ship? That's not the end of the episode, is it? Oh my god! But they set up so much, and there's so much I need to see. I need to see what happens next. This episode was apparently a little over 45 minutes long. Did not feel that way at all. And I definitely need more. I need more. Gotta wait a whole week for the next episode. And even though this episode, I feel like it, compared to the last 2 episodes, not much actually happened. It was more a setup for things to come, but it was still so compelling. I mean, this show has been firing on all cylinders this season, helped by the fact that they released the first 3 episodes all at once. We had Alex and Bobby, the Razorback, or aka the Screaming Firehawk, spinning out after barely evading that missile by dropping some core behind them, hoping the Martians assume it was a direct hit and don't find them, but geez. Mars, Salvatore selling Martian frigates, warships to the Belters. That's where the Free Navy's coming from. And I don't know, we saw Marco in a Martian ship. Obviously he's in one right now, but I don't know, assumed he pirated it from the Martians. But Martians actually selling warships to the Belt is beyond what I thought the Martians were capable of. And I was already saying that these guys have to pay, but yeah, these Martians really don't care, and they really need to face justice as well. They're equally as responsible, I would say, supplying this technology and weaponry to the Belt, to Marco and Naros, I'll say, actually. Camina feeling guilty over letting Marco and Naros go back when he was in that airlock, and her crew, as Belters, have a variety of feelings about this whole thing. A lot of them just want to go dark and into hiding. Some don't grieve for those that died because the Earthers never gave a damn about them either. But then Marco reaches out and wants to talk to Camina. I suppose since she's became a pirate, he feels like she might see which way the wind is blowing, and they might be able to come to an agreement. And so I'm curious if Camina will use this as a chance to take down Marco. And if she does board their ship, there's a chance she'll see Naomi. Actually, Marco actually might be using Naomi as a hostage or a bargaining chip, though I'm not entirely sure how much Marco knows about their relationship. I'm guessing he has had spies working in the Behemoth, I think got renamed at some point, the Nautilus? I forget what it's called exactly, but he might know their relationship and use Naomi as a bargaining chip. I guess Naomi is technically pretty famous, and Marco must have known that they interacted at some point when they were in that ship. But yeah, Naomi was being very obvious about trying to kill Marco. I don't think she could have been more obvious. She was just like, stalking him So obvious. Philip interrupted her though. Definitely sounds like he saw that she was about to try to kill him. And interestingly enough, he says that I saved your life then, so I think he saw and then just didn't say anything. So he also didn't bring it up to anyone else in the crew. So he still has a soft spot for his mother despite everything, despite having his mind poisoned by his father. And Marco also kind of looks down on Philip and emasculates him in front of his crewmates. So can't imagine Philip is too happy with that situation. But yeah, after Marco was saying how disappointed he is in Philip, Philip still, I don't know, he's still acting the way he wants to act. And it's really interesting. But yeah, when Naomi attacks Sin with the wrench, she does drop the knife, so they might find out exactly what she was up to in the first place. Plus, she won't have the knife again, obviously, for later, so that's a bad situation. She is able to save Holden and Bull and several others on the Rocinante by getting through to them. Definitely makes sense that the Rocinante would have been sabotaged, given that Sakai was the one working on the repairs. I don't know how that didn't occur to them. Seems like a huge oversight on their part, but luckily Naomi saves Holden's life, and now he knows where she is, or who she's being kept captive by at the very least. So time to mount a daring rescue mission. I really can't believe it's been 5 episodes and the Rocinante has been docked the entire time. But yeah, looking back on the Sakai interrogation, she said wait before Bull and Holden left, and it looks like she wanted to say something and then changed her mind and said, see you when you come back. So she was hesitating in that moment. She was still trying to figure out if she wanted to let them die in the Rocinante when the reactor blew, but she eventually decided to let that happen. But I don't know, there was some hesitation. I guess she'll be important at some point in the future. We'll see how that turns out. And then we had Amos' storyline with Tiny. It was kind of predictable that Tiny was going to turn on them. I guess Tiny did kill Sully, but I knew as soon as he had an opening, he would try to get the upper hand. And everybody was just preoccupied with how the entire building had been destroyed and they only survived because they were in a low level. But yeah, he was so mad at Amos for calling him Tiny. Very rare to see Amos get overpowered, but we really haven't seen too many power-enhancing mods before this, other than on Clarissa. And yeah, that security guard was able to use a dead security guard's gun in his hand to take him down. And Clarissa, poor Clarissa, trying to activate the mod to save Amos and just falling to the ground. Yeah, Amos, after the guy's been shot, he's so strong. He threw the guy over his body down the elevator shaft. Most people would get crushed by the guy just trying to throw them over themselves. But yeah, after all that, Clarissa Mao is free. I'm sure if the government decides to crack down at some point, they'll find her and put her back in prison. But for now, she's free. And that moment where she just starts laughing because she can feel the wind on her face. She's played by such a good actress. I could feel that joy, that freedom, and it must be confusing for her on some level. Only being free, only getting to feel the wind again because rocks came down and killed a ton of people. We heard at the beginning of the episode it was 1 to 2 million. I thought it would be tens and tens of millions, given that it was like a several kilometer radius. I don't know, but I'm glad with the way it worked out that Amos didn't have to break her out, because he kind of worked in line with the security to get everybody out. Did not want him to be on the run again from Earth. Now, this is a better situation than I imagined. But yeah, I don't know what he's going to do now. He's not going to leave Earth and leave Clarissa behind, and it's not like she can get clearance to leave Earth, even if there wasn't a global panic and probably a lockdown because of the meteors. So yeah, Clarissa's such an interesting character. I think they've redeemed many people on the show. Ashford, definitely. You could argue Naomi and Amos did enough bad that they eventually needed to be redeemed and were redeemed. And with Clarissa, I can't help but feel for her. And I think part of that is that she's partially redeemed when she saved everybody from Ashford, unintentionally killing everybody at the end of season 3. Part of it is that she's no longer a danger to anyone, but instead of serving her time, it feels like she's being actively tortured. So I do not envy her and do not want her to be in that situation. And part of it is that she's Julie Mao's big sister, and I don't know, kind of wishing that somebody in that family doesn't meet a tragic end. So yeah, it'll be interesting to see where Clarissa winds up from here on out. I'm gonna give this episode a 9.75. Just, it sets up so much for the last half of the season. We have one whole week before we find out how this story continues, except for those who have read the books, but I feel like it's going to be cliffhanger after cliffhanger after cliffhanger until the end of the season, and it's going to be super frustrating, but super fun to experience. Thanks for watching, guys. Leave a like, really helps the channel. Full reaction on Patreon in the link in the description below, and thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next week. Bye, friends.